um, talk about that. What do you see and what difficulties, and if you have tried it, how it tastes like? Can we start one by one? I mean, for Thailand cook Malaysian food, we still waiting for the rice. We haven't tried it yet, but so far the ingredient, as you can see, we're waiting for the rice over here and curry over there. We are not so sure how good it is at the moment.
Yeah, I remember that you cook the, what is it, Tula? The curry, the chicken curry. So in Germany, Tula cook the chicken curry and Fauzan cook the nasi lemak as well.
It seems like nasi lemak is
nasi uduk.
In Indonesia, it would be nasi uduk.
Yes, nasi uduk. Yeah, and everyone just love it. Tula make the green curry. So.
Oh, wait a minute, and you cook what, Yuli?
The gado-gado.
Oh, gado-gado.
It's easy. So just peanut sauce and done.
Yes, it's like peanut butter and chili.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, can I ask those instructor who help the student overseas? I'm not so sure who are they. If you are around, can you share how difficulty that when you teach people abroad, like just only the Skype or only the line or band or any other means? Do you have any problems or anything on how you communicate? Anyone as the instructor?
Yep. Yeah, probably we can start from anyone from the Thai student or Nigeria, or I think we just ask them first and then they can present the food.
Okay. Okay. Anyone? I mean, our instructor is preparing for the exam. We only have a chef here.
Okay.
To interview the chef, it's okay. But at the moment, why don't we start with the instructor a little bit? Cuckoo or Sylvia, do you have any the name of the instructor overseas? If they're around, can you check? Maybe we want to hear a little bit from them, what their experience or their difficulties to teach people abroad. I mean, teach people overseas to do something like they never do it before. Anyone like instructor in the chat room?
Anyone who become the instructor? Sylvia, who are the instructor?
Okay, wait a minute, doctor.
Yes, please, Jack. So if you're the instructor now, we would like to hear from the instructor a little bit. Whether you have done a very good job or
It's Nabila from Indonesia, Nabila from Indonesia, Falola from Nigeria, and Thai from Thailand. And we don't have the name from instructor from Malaysia.
Okay.
So the instructor from Malaysia, Akid. And the chef from Malaysia, Azrin. From Thailand, Chef Milk. And the instructor Thai from Nigeria, the chef is Segun. The instructor Falola. And from Indonesia, the chef is Rizky Sulis. And the instructor is Nabila. So who do you want to explain first, doctor?
Anyone is okay. Why don't from Nigeria? Welcome to our new member, the Nigerian instructor. Do we have her or him here?
Nigerian instructor Falola. Oh wait. Falola is not here yet, doctor.
Okay, how about Indonesia then?
Indonesia. Okay, the instructor from Indonesia is Nabila.
It is.
Saflini.
And the staff is Rizky Sulis. Are you here, everyone? Rizky Sulis and Nabila?
There are two Nabilas. And which Nabila is that?
Yes, I'm here, but it's rain, so I have to mute.
Okay, I think if they're not around, maybe we will start with the chef instead. Do you have anything to share? If let's see, maybe we start with Thai chef then. Maybe we want the student from overseas to ask Milk about how she feel about the cook, or any questions or anything that you think, and we try to let her to present the food that she cooked first, and then we'll open for the questions. How about that?
Yes.
Okay, Milk, can you come over here, please? I'm still waiting for right. Okay, she will sit in front of us over here. Okay, if you okay, okay, in front of me at the moment. Okay, why don't you tell us a little bit about your food here? Anything at all? Okay, don't worry, I understand. So before that, welcome to the Master Chef Thailand section. Today you meet with new Iron Chef Thailand. Okay.
The chili paste is different from Thai because
The chili paste is different from Thailand. That's what she said.
But I think is we will do in Thai style.
I see.
That's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you see, it may not similar to the authentic Malaysian chili, but we use the Thai chili paste, and then it may be more like Thai.
I add salt Thailand in this.
Yes, the Thailand sauce in here.
Yes.
Actually, you can also speak in Thai if you want to. I try to translate for you. It's also okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
อันนี้นะคะก็ใส่พริกแกงของไทย
Okay.
แล้วก็
This is anything. Okay.
อันนี้ก็คือใส่พริกแกงของไทย
So she put the Thai curry paste into this. If you look closely, there's a small fish there,
แล้วก็มีเครื่องปรุงของไทยเพิ่มลงไปใน
and also Thai sauce in there. Anything else? Oyster sauce. Is it Malaysian ingredient? I don't know.
And Ajinomoto, yes.
And then the monosodium glutamate. That's what she said. Ajinomoto in Japanese language, I think.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Anything else?
อันนี้ก็เป็นของตกแต่งแบบธรรมดาก็แตงกวาแล้วก็ใบเตย
Yes, the like decoration. That's what she said. The pendant instead of the banana leaf, we don't have it here around here. Actually, we can go downstairs and then cut some, but I think we use the pendant instead. And we have cucumber, แตงกวา in Thailand.
ใช่แล้วก็อันนี้คือแตงกวาไทยแลนด์นะคะก็ไข่ต้มก็ไม่รู้จะอธิบายยังไง
ไข่ต้ม in Thailand is boiled egg. Okay, this one. If actually we noticed that the ingredient and the recipe that you need a hard boiled egg, so make it like all cooked. ไข่ต้มแบบสุก in Thai.
แล้วก็ไก่ทอดก็
Yes, and we have fried chicken, but actually we cheat a little bit. We buy a chicken. We don't deep fry. Okay, so she's going to check with rice if it's okay or not. Okay, and anyway, can if you want to ask the question from Milk, can you type it in the band, and then Kuku or Sylvia, can you help ask the question? Maybe I will ask her to explain if you have any questions or anything, and then after Milk, we can take turn. Is it all right?
Yes. So probably the Malay students can give a comments as well. I mean, like the Sasi mentioned about the pandan leaf can be cooked together with the rice.
Yes, definitely. That
Or otherwise just put on the rice.
Yes. Okay. Now.
Akit or Sasi, do you want to give a comment or?
Yes, there's one question. I saw it actually. Sorry, I need to. Now I'm using my cell phone, so I need to switch back and forth.
Yeah.
The question.
Oh, the granuts. So like.
What is the question, Yuli?
No, it's Sasi give a comments about the pandan leaves will make the nasi lemak smell nice, and Akit also mentioned that as well, and Sasi also mentioned that we can also include the ground nuts. What is the name of ground nuts, Sasi, in Malaysia?
It's kacang.
Kacang, yeah.
Like peanuts.
Yeah, like
the peanuts. Yep.
Yeah. So we fried it first, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, and then put on
We
the
eat together.
we eat together with the rice.
And the pandan leaves, we can put it inside while cooking the rice, so that the rice will smells good.
Oh yeah.
I want to ask the Thai student who make the meal.
Milk.
Yeah.
This is her.
Yeah. How's that meal taste for you? Is that familiar taste, or is there any similar meal that is look like nasi lemak in Thai meals?
Susie, can you ask the question again? I cannot follow it.
Okay. Wait. I asked about how's the smell.
The smell and the
smell.
Yeah.
And the taste. Is that
The taste.
familiar taste or familiar smell for the Thai dishes? For the Thai meal?
I see. So I think the smell it's very nice at the moment actually.
Yeah, so Tula, you can eat.
Yeah, I think we'll try. Yes, the smell is really nice, and again we don't put a lot of herb or anything like this in the rice, and we don't put the coconut milk into it. So that's very different from our country. So
the curry paste is like you use it as a sambal.
I don't know whether it's really because we cannot find the majority ingredients over here. You can see. I mean, so we try to use the ingredient that we can find, but try to make sure that it's very similar to to Malaysian food. And anyway, from what Yuli said, can we have a comment according to the picture here? Can we have comment from the student from Malaysia? What when you say this, you want to buy or you want any comments? I think it looks good, but the taste we have to try.
So it's like eat the nasi lemak with the curry. Okay, Akid or Sasi is here. Huzaifa also, isn't it? Huzaifa. Anyone else from Malaysia? Please give a comment.
From the picture, I think it's pretty good though. I think, but I don't know the taste of it.
Okay.
Just send me the picture, and I think it's pretty good for me. For the presentation, it's pretty good. Okay, that's all for me.
How do you like the nasi lemak, Akid?
Yeah, sure. One of my favorite dish.
Do you like the nasi lemak?
Yes. One of my favorite.
How do you eat?
In Malaysia, is nasi lemak should be eat in a special occasion or special time?
No, I think it's a daily meal during breakfast.
Or breakfast, during breakfast.
Yeah.
It's kind of same in Indonesia, yeah, Yulia. In Indonesia, nasi lemak we'll call nasi uduk.
Nasi uduk.
Nasi uduk, and this is mostly coming from the Betawi ethnic. Nasi uduk is coming from Betawi ethnic, but the ethnic from Sumatra also named that meal as a nasi lemak. I think it is because I think this is because Malaysia and Sumatra are very much, Malaysia and Sumatra very much have the same culture. Yeah. Even in Malaysia, I think there is one state that is called as a twin sister in a Sumatra, like Negeri Sembilan with Bukit Tinggi is twin sister.
Yeah, we have Negeri Sembilan.
Yeah, Negeri Sembilan and Bukit Tinggi is twin sister because they say in Negeri Sembilan most of the citizen is coming from Padang, Bukit Tinggi.
Yeah, that's why the food
is very similar and also has the similar name. That's nasi lemak. But in Betawi, we call it nasi uduk with a bit different. I think nasi uduk has the fried onion in it.
Yeah, fried onion.
And usually eat by eggs. That is fried egg, not boiled egg.
Yeah. Anyone? The Malay students, or probably Tula, Ismail would like to try the taste, or do you want to try the taste? Because I think the Malay student also usually eat the nasi lemak with sambal, isn't it? Sasi Akid.
Yes, we eat with sambal.
Okay, and what do we call it? The bilis. The
ikan bilis.
You have to come to Thailand sometime to try this, but
sure, I will.
Usually the rice is supposed to be a little bit salty, or how the taste would be like the authentic one would be like. Is it salty a little bit, or it's like creamy from the coconut milk?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit creamy from the coconut milk, not salty, I think.
Not salty?
Yeah.
Okay. In the recipe that we put like a teaspoon or something like into the rice.
So please test it.
Okay. Before
how about the sauce? Is it spicy or sweet?
which one? The sauce? I mean, this one?
Yeah.
It's not so spicy, but mainly like a little bit sweet, but
Oh.
sweet.
Yeah, great.
Is it? Great.
Yeah.
Is it the innovation of nasi lemak? So they usually taste it spicy, but I think the Thai food mostly spicy too lah. It's really spice. The taste is spicy, and then yeah, the curry also a little bit spicy there, isn't it?
Yes.
No.
Now Milk is tasting the rice. Okay. Can you share us how the rice? I mean, what is the taste of the rice? รสชาติเป็นยังไงครับ Okay. She think it's very good. Now she put one spoon in her mouth and then she take the second and it's good. It's good. Is it creamy? เป็นครีมเหมือน coconut.
Yes.
Yeah. Sweet or salty or anything?
No. แบบว่านุ่มได้กลิ่นกะทิเหมือนแกงไก่
Okay. I think maybe similar to one of Thai dish. She said
okay.
Soft, right? It's soft, and then the smell a lot of coconut milk. And then in Thailand we have one dish that make like curry from coconut milk mainly. We call it tom kha kai. She said, yes, tom kha kai. Kha it's kalanga.
Yeah.
Yes, and then she said it very similar to that one. And anyway, let me ask the student about the food. I mean, the rice here. Do you put ginger in there as well? Like we have a pandan, we have ginger, we have this one, the red onion, and we have a lemongrass. So this is like a traditional to cook the nasi lemak.
Shashi, can you answer, Shashi?
Can you share a little bit? We want to know actually.
Don't forget to take a picture, Milk, and then share it in the band so we can have a look the rice. Anyone else? Okay, thank you. Oh, it's very nice. It is the Thai chef.
Yes, Thai chef. Anyway, just share with you a little bit besides the dish here. So if you can see, we can find all this in Thailand. Just want to share with you the pandan here. We use it a lot, but mostly in the how can I say? Mostly in the dessert. So we put this in the dessert, and then we want to put this in something like sometimes we put it in water or in tea in order to make the water smell good for the pandan here. And the egg at the moment, this one we can actually buy it around even from the 7-Eleven that's already cooked. The students are laughing at the moment. Anyway, can I ask the audience, do you know how to make the onsen? Do you know how to make the onsen egg? Actually, anyone?
Which egg? Tula, this boiled egg or?
Yes, this one is the boiled egg, but there are something like we call it like onsen egg.
Oh, okay.
And anyone know what the difference between the hard boiled egg and then the onsen boiled?
Onsens, I don't know onsens.
I see. Maybe I see. Maybe it's only in Thai then. And anyway, just to share with you, if you notice, like for the hard-boiled egg, usually the egg yolk, like it's already cooked, right? And actually you can control it as well. I mean, how to cook it, make it more like a softy or more like a little bit creamy before it's going to like hard boil like this one. So
we call it telur setengah matang, a half-boiled egg.
Is it half boiled?
Yes, more like half boiled.
Okay.
But the thing is, anyone in the group here know how to make this one like 100 times? We get the half boil 100 times without taking like too much of the effort. Anyone know how to do it?
Anyone know?
Anyone?
Half boiled, so it's not really well cooked. Anyone know how to cook it?
Anyone? Can you share? I have something like very interesting here when I saw this. Anyone? We open for everyone from all over the country.
Anyone from Nigeria, from Indonesia, from Thai as well, or we cannot ask Thai, or Malaysia? No? I think they don't know.
Okay, that's okay. Then what I want to share with, it's really interesting that usually when you boil egg, you put the water into the stove or in the pot and you boil it until it reach the boiling point, right? Usually it's like 100 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
Exactly, right? Now, the thing is when you want to make hard boil, actually, you don't really need to go to 100. You can go to some certain temperature. And when you put your egg into that, and then when you start the stopwatch, I mean like timing the time, every time you will get exactly the same. Usually it's I think we need to go to like chemistry or biology a little bit about the protein of the egg. When it transition, it's the red one and the white one, it transition at different temperature. So even though you don't really boil it, like let's say, I don't exactly remember the temperature, but I think around 70 or something. You can boil a little bit longer or shorter, but when it go to upper certain temperature, you will get the egg very similar to each time you make it. So people, I mean, in the industry, when they want to make half boil, they're doing something similar to this. And we call in Thailand, that's why I asked you first, it's onsen egg, because like the onsen, people go to onsen, the temperature didn't go higher up to 100. People will be boiled. But when we put the egg into that hot water, so we get the very similar egg, that white one it's cooked, and then the red one or the yellow one in the center, it's still always half boiled. Yes, that's something that I want to share. Okay.
Yeah. So
anyway, the people.
I want to share something about.
Yes, please.
Okay, there is something interesting about half-boiled egg, yeah, in Indonesia. It's considered a very gender. There is gender issue in this a half-boiled egg. In Indonesia, a half-boiled egg usually eaten by men, not women. Mostly who eat it. There is some.
Why is that? Interesting.
For women, for men, because it's like it will enhance their sexual, what we call it, like sexual desire. If you eat a boiled egg, it will enhance man's desire, sexual desire. So there is there's some interesting about this, because I really love a half-boiled egg, because it's usually my mother usually served that when I was little. But when I was dined out, when I asked the half-boiled egg, usually they give it to my husband, not me. While my husband doesn't like that half-boiled egg. So if you in Indonesia, Tula, if you ask half-boiled egg, you will be easier to serve. But if you're a woman, they will not consider a half-boiled egg is for woman.
I see. That's very interesting. we don't have that like interpretation in Thailand like that. It's very interesting. But in the movies or in maybe somewhere outside of Bangkok, I think maybe like people like the egg that are like mostly like almost raw. And then they just cook it very roughly, and then they eat it, and then they think that help with their stamina or those kind of things. That's it in Thailand. Anyway, I saw a lot of comments. One meal to eat. Can you before we move on to the next country?
Yeah, because last time when we visit the UTM in Johor, so we usually stay in the what is Akik, the place that Sylvia, the student house here in UTM. We usually stay in student house in UTM for all the SEM 21 students from Indonesia and the Thai. And we get the coupon from, and then we can eat in the canteen. And we usually has the breakfast of nasi lemak. So hopefully next time we can join the session again Tula, and the student can taste directly the nasi lemak.
Hopefully.
Okay, Milk, probably you or the others there, or you Tula, you can taste the.
I asked the chef to taste first, and we'll see. We'll try a little bit
with the curry paste.
Yes. Okay. If you want to try, I'll put a close-up picture. Chickens. Yes. You want her to eat a little bit quick because before it's like a cool down. So now I think it's still warm. If you get hungry, then feel so whole. Is it really good?
Very good.
Very good. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. So that's how we cook, but still, it's more like really Thai style.
Yeah, it's Thai style is very good.
Thai maybe fusion. Now it's Thai with Malaysian fusion food. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Miu said in Thai that how can I translate? I told you we have to pack home for sure. Okay, that's what she said in Thai. I think it's probably very good here. Okay. And anyway, thanks for the instructor, thanks for the recipe, and then I'm really thankful for the students around here who come and help. I think they are in the middle of the midterm exam, but still they can. Yeah. Okay. Look at her face and then. Yeah. Is it good? Good, she says.
Wah. Itu lagi masak. Hello. Is Pak Ridwan with us?
Halo Tula.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, sorry. Probably I didn't use the background.
Okay. Thank you. I will try it afterward. Okay.
So the Thai student cook the nasi lemak, Pak.
Backline.
Oh,
nasi lemak.
backline. Iya benar. Nasi lemak itu nasi lemak. And
Wow, good.
nasi lemaknya tapi rasa karinya gitu.
We will try to decide our portion.
Motor ke sini, kalian nyantai.
Okay, we try to split the portion. The student really like it here. Yes. I said that maybe for me not so much. I like to taste and then maybe let meal pack home. Yes. Okay, before we go to the next country, okay, I'll try it first and then I'll let you know. If you don't believe the student, then hope you believe me. Okay, let's see. Let me turn my camera. Okay, now this one, it's my portion here. Okay, there's someone. Okay, it's very. Let's see. Okay, try the chickens and then the fish together with the rice.
Tula, send to me please. Send to Jakarta, Tula.
You want instruction?
Yeah.
Di kamerain biar.
I believe it's very good.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
I thought that it's like Milk said. The smell of the coconut it's really good.
It is doing your job.
Yeah, chicken and the fish.
How about curry paste? It is, I mean, together the nasi lemak with the curry paste is.
Yes, but I don't know how to say, but you have to come to Thailand and then let me cook for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we need to go to the next iron chef from maybe Nigeria, Malaysia, or Indonesia. But that's what I have to share at the moment. เชิญเลยขอบคุณมากจังเลยพอแล้วได้ชิมมาให้เพื่อนหน่อยที่ช่วยกันครับ and actually at the end I think Neil already put some clip together and if you want to know how to cook it I think she will show you the welcome to Milk Kitchen. Okay. Anyway, that's it for Thailand. We want to see the other dish from the other country. Can anyone share or anyone show what you have? You doesn't have to show the live here because we are a little bit late. So we cook just before the meeting, maybe about an hour and a half. Sylvia, Arlene, or do you have any participant, the chef from other country can show their food? And then we can discuss about that.
Okay, maybe from Indonesia, Rizky Sulis. Can you show us the video or the steps that you made the dish?
And I hope you don't mind why I'm eating and listening to see your food as well, okay?
Yes.
Yes, and I will share it. Oh my God.
Can you share the screen, Sulis?
Yeah, but I have some unstable
Oh, okay. I will share it for you.
I cannot hear the voice. Tula.
Okay.
Yeah, probably Nabila or Rizky.
Sorry, sorry everyone. I have some problem connection, so I think I can share the videos in my laptop.
Yes. So just start again. It is risky or
I played the video, Bu. Maybe Rizky, can you speak the steps? I think there is no sound here.
Sylvia, can you put the spotlight on the risky video?
Maybe Kak Sylvia, can I share screen? I want to try to share.
Please.
This is already in the Zoom.
Still loading, Sulis.
Oh, still loading, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is it okay? I wanna try to play. I wanna play it, but I don't know if the sound.
You can try to play it. So.
Okay. Is there? It have a sound or not? It have a sound or not? No.
It stopped.
Oh, it's not. Maybe I wanna.
Maybe you can show a picture and then you can tell us. I think that's also okay.
Sulis, I think I know your problem. When you share screen, you have to checklist the share computer sound.
Checklist computer sound.
Checklist, yes, share computer sound. You just click share screen.
Okay.
Okay.
I got it. Thank you, Kak Okta.
Okay, my pleasure.
Okay. Hope it work. How about now?
Okay.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Rizky Sulastiyawati. I'm from Indonesia. Now I'm here to be representative chef to cook Nigerian food called yam porridge or asaro. I don't know how to spell it, but I just say asaro. Okay, let's start cooking with me. Okay, let me tell you the ingredient first. The first one is half tuber of medium-sized yam. I've already cut into small cubes. 2 fresh tomato I've cut into pieces. 2 fresh chili peppers and 2 cloves of garlic I've cut into pieces. Medium onion bulb finely chopped. Half cup palm oil. 1 tablespoon dry ground pepper. Sweet corn, I've removed I've already removed the cup. And quarter red bell pepper I've cut into pieces. A half teaspoon of curry powder. And 1 seasoning cubes. And then the last is salt to taste. Okay, the first step is blend fresh tomato. You gotta put in the blender. And then garlic and pepper, onion bulb, and put a little water. So the second step is heat up palm oil and wait till it's heated, and add dry tomato puree. Leave it to fry for about 7 until 10 minutes on a medium heat, or until the oil sits on the top of the puree. Next step is add water in a big pot and bring it to boil. Wait until it boils, just cover it, and when it boils, add yam cubes into boiling water. Yeah, this is the yam cube, and then we must wait and just cover with the lid. When yam is half cooked, we must add fried tomato puree that we have made already before. And then we're gonna do some seasoning. We add seasoning cubes, curry powder or curry oil, next dry ground pepper, sweet corn, red bell pepper, and we're gonna stir it to mix. Don't forget to add salt to taste. And then we're gonna stir it again until it's mixed so well, and we can cover the pot leave until it cooks. So here is that the liquid already thickened. I've boiled about 15 minutes, and yeah, so yam porridge or asaro is ready to serve. Note, this meal is the best served when it's still hot. Gimana rasanya?
Pedas, manis, gurih, yummy.
Yay!
That's all, guys. Thank you for watching it. And you wanna ask something or wanna give opinion?
I think first of all, we want to hear from the chef
Our
and the
Nigerian
instructor.
friend. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The instructor of Nigerian food is Falola, I think.
The presentation is
Falola,
open, right?
Yeah, it's open.
Okay. I think can we hear a comment from a Nigeria student about how if the food looks exactly this like what you imagine or any, we want your comments.
I think she did a good job. Especially how she was able to improvise with the sweet corn. One part I think she missed a bit, apart from, and I love the fact that there's a lot of vegetables like the green pepper and other things that she added to make the food. I think one thing that is a bit missing is that she should have also kind of think of maybe adding maybe fresh fish or some stock fish or anything like anything meaty or anything kind of from the what's it called, like water food, like some seafood. Like if she had added seafood like crab or something like that, like she would be blown away. Like it goes like that. Like you don't want to make porridge without having those stockfish or something like seafood embedded in the cooking. Like it's something else. But she really did, like she did a great job. Like that wouldn't be bad as well.
Thank you, Segun, for the appreciate. But yeah, I know that it will be add some crayfish or something, but I'm not into it like seafood or fish because I have I don't know from I was little child I just don't like about anything kind of fish because I think they have strong taste for me, so I don't add some fish on it.
You did just great. You did just great.
Usually, is it for the special occasion, or this is a common, or any meaning of the food, or anything that like in the culture aspect that you can share with us?
So for asharo is actually a special cuisine for the southwestern part of Nigeria. It's common in the southwestern part of Nigeria. For other parts of Nigeria, what they use in making their own porridge is a bit different. So for example, in the northern part of Nigeria, what they use for their own yam porridge is they use Irish potato and a bit of sweet potato to make theirs. So for the texture is a bit different, but it's still porridge anyway. For yam porridge in Nigeria, I think lately, especially in the 19th or in the 20th century, it has moved from just being a home cuisine, like a regular day-to-day home cuisine, to a more proper festival cuisine. Like if you go to a proper wedding anniversary or wedding ceremony, or like most wedding ceremonies now, you see them make yam porridge available for people to consume. So it's a big deal here, especially if it's coming with a lot of vegetables and some beef on the side and some like seafood coming along with it. Like it goes perfectly well. So I think for us it's a big deal. Yam porridge is not something that you see on everyday basis in every household, but when it's being made, like people appreciate it and then they love it. So for her to have done this with the food, for her to have really been able to identify the components and use it well, and then kind of, I loved it. Like I was blown away when I saw that she was adding sweet corn. I'm like eager to also try it out and see how it tastes. So like, I think she did a good job, and it's a big deal here. So yeah, to have yam porridge. Yeah. Like I remember, just this is a story. So if you are growing up in like a proper Yoruba person from the southwestern culture, like it's a big deal when your mom make yam porridge. Like if your mom make yam porridge, the whole week you'll be singing the song. When you get to school with your colleagues, like you ate yam porridge in the house. So it's a big deal.
That's very nice. That's very nice. I think the chef must be really happy that you have an approve from the instructor.
Yes, yes. Yes, sir, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to hear that.
I see. That's very interesting. Nice. This is like Dr. Carlson mentioned earlier that this is the first time that we have people from different regions to join us, and then we like to learn the not just only the contents of the program, but the culture that we can share as well. I think something that we can cook on our own time, and then try to do mixing a little bit, like do some fusions. I think that is something that's we are expecting. Anyway, thank you very much. Any things or any comments that you would like to add further before we can move on to the next dish? Anything from the either from the instructor or either from the chef?
Maybe for me, I just taste the asaro porridge, and it's quite similar with Indonesian dish too, called some kentang balado. Kentang is potato, and then balado is same as tomato puree. So it's quite similar, but the taste it's different, but it's so yummy too. Yeah, I think that's it.
I see. So that's also good things to know, because like we have similar ingredients, and then we have a similar taste. Like earlier, you said that the nasi lemak, I mean, tastes like some other like food in Thailand as well. I see.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But somehow we really need to have an authentic one to check whether our cooking is good enough. And anyway, thank you for both of you. I mean, both of the chef and then the instructor. I think this is something that's very interesting. And Aline, Sylvia, can we move to the next dish?
Okay, maybe we can move to the chef from Nigeria, Segun.
So I will be sharing my screen like in 5, maybe 2 minutes. So just give me like 30 seconds to prepare the video and share my screen so that you can see it. So I'm back now. I'm trying to share my screen with you. So just confirm if you can see my screen. So myself and Damilare were able to pull this up remotely yesterday. We couldn't meet, but I hope you are able to enjoy like the entire video, as short as it is. So I'll be like I'm playing now. Can you see my screen now? Cool.
Yes, I see.
Yes, yes.
there is no sound, Segun.
The sound.
You can hear the sound?
Yes, I cannot hear the sound.
Okay, let me see what the problem is. Sorry, just a moment.
Okay, you just checklist the share computer sound in the share screen.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think you should be able to hear it now. So let me know.
Hello, good morning from Nigeria. As you can see, my face is swollen, so I'm just awake. I woke up not quite long. Okay, once again, hello everybody. I'm Damilari, and as you can see, I'm this beautiful girl from Nigeria. Okay, and today we all know what today is all about. Today is all about preparing a dish from another country. Fortunately, I could not go over to meet the chef for today because we are far away from each other. Though we are in the same city, we are in the same Lagos, but Lagos is a very large place. It is rowdy. It is always full of traffic jam and also. And yesterday it was raining so much, so we decided to improvise and enter into 1st century. So we decided to make it this way. We tried other things out. Okay, and on behalf of all the Nigerians today, we want to say thank you to the organizers of this program for this amazing opportunity. We are very, very grateful, and it has been an awesome experience so far. Okay, and I wish you all will come to Lagos one day and see what it is like. Okay, once again, today we'll be preparing egg custard. Yeah, egg custard. Okay, the outcome of the egg custard actually looked like one of the northern dish here, which we call wara. Yeah, wara. That's what we call it. Wara, yeah. So that's what it looks like. And okay, let's get started.
Hi guys, how are you doing? So I'm taking you on a trip about what we are making. We are assigned Thai food in Nigeria, and I should be doing this with Damilari in Nigeria. And she also stays in Lagos, and this is my house in Lagos. She couldn't join me because of traffic and distance in Lagos. It could be crazy in Lagos. I wish you guys are here to experience what we experience daily in Lagos, the life and the buzz in Lagos. But I will do my best to do justice to this food, and then let's go. All right, I'm set for my chef job. So right now, this is my kitchen, and we have the ingredients to make this egg custard, if I'm correct. So a couple of things have been sent to us to use in preparing this, and I've done a bit of work confirming how to do this. So here we go. We have the egg here. We have the deionized milk. We have the condensed milk. Is it condensed? Yeah, I think so. And then we have sugar. We have salt. I think we can also use salt. Though salt is not part of the recipe, but we can use it. We have sesame seed. We have so we are supposed to use panda leaf, but I tried to improvise because we can't get panda leaf in Nigeria. So I got saint leaf. I'll be adding saint leaf to this just to spice up the fragrance. And then we have butter. The butter is meant to kind of cover the channel that we are going to use to steam this. And then this is going to be used to like mix the whole thing together. And just this in Nigeria, you don't go to a party or to any festival without, from where I come from, without rocking head cap, something like this. This is made from ofi, a thick wool, and then it's hand woven. And then there's something that goes with it, a bead, it's in your hand, neck bead and hand bead. But today, sorry, I can't get one in my house, but just for your information. So the egg is ready and I have to whisk right now. It's ready. I'll put sugar. I don't want to put too much. So according to the instruction, I'm supposed to put 1/8 of the sugar in this. 1/8 of a spoon. So just so small in it. And then a pinch of salt would do. Just a pinch of salt, something very small, this way. And then milk. This is milk. Goes into it. I have to also keep whisking while I put the milk. Oh, the milk kind of deodorized milk as well. I'm about opening the deodorized milk inside as well. And then after this, so I'm preparing the channel now. Normally we are supposed to use a steel plate, but you can use this. So you rub butter. Yeah, like I said, you have to rub the butter all over the plate so that it doesn't stick. Like again, this is our combinations of the whole recipe. So you just pour it in here and then in here. Yeah. So yep. So we are good to go. The next thing is that we put this in water. So we are already boiling. I'm already boiling water right now. So this is the water on the fire. Yeah. So I will just dip this. So I'll dip this on it. But before I do that, we have to cover it so that it's kind of steam up. Why? All right. So it takes about roughly 20-25 minutes for this to be ready. And now we have it. This is the plate I put in the pot. Just like 25 minutes ago, and now we have it. Nice soft texture, and then as it is, you can serve it anyhow. And this is the saint leaf in Nigeria, so I will be adding this to it, a couple of it. And then as it is, you can also add your sesame seed, and then if you also want, you can cut some lime and just to place it and dress it. It's now good to go and ready to serve. I wish I can share this with everybody, but this is it from us from Nigeria. God bless you.
Okay, welcome back. In our procedure for making our egg custard, just as you can see, our chef made it. Okay, he broke the egg and he whisked it. So he whisked the yolk and the egg whites together. So after whisking, he added salt and sugar. As you can see, he added it in little quantities, and after that he added the condensed milk. As he was adding the milk, he kept on whisking the egg, and after adding the condensed milk, he added the iodized milk too, as you can see in the video. Okay, and he whisked them together too. So after that, he added butter into the container which we want to use in preparing the egg custard. The purpose of the butter is to ensure that our egg custard doesn't stick to the container, so that it comes out beautiful. As you can see at the end product, that our egg white was looking so beautiful. Our egg custard, sorry. Okay, so he coated the container and then he poured in the egg custard which we've prepared, our recipes. So he poured it into the containers, and then he covered it and placed it into boiling water for like 25 minutes, which gave us outcome of what you're seeing in the video. Yeah. So, and after that, you can see it looks so beautiful. Just that I am yet to taste it and or to prepare my own. I want to see what Thailand dish looks like. Okay, so we garnished it with our scent leaves, which we use in place of our panda leaves. Okay, we garnished with our scent leaves and then the sesame seed. So we sprinkled it on it just for it to have a unique taste, as I can see from the video too. And as proposed by our chef, you can also add lime to give it a better taste of what you want. Okay, I think that was the whole process. That was all that was done, and my chef claimed that it tasted like what I said earlier, wara. Wara is something we really love here in Nigeria. It's a northern dish, but we love it too. Okay, once again, thank you very much. We hope we'll get the full mark for the dish we've prepared, and I look forward to seeing how our own Nigerian dish too is being prepared. Thank you very much once again. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy egg custard. Okay, have a nice time. Bye. Hello, good morning from Nigeria. As you can see, my face is swollen, so I'm just doing. I woke up not quite long. You want whiskey? Oh, enjoy that. Okay, have a nice time. Bye.
So that's it from us, and we really
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. So let me share a little bit before I ask the student to help. I think it's looked really nice from what you show us here. It's impressive. Yeah, for me, it's impressive. And for this one in Thai, usually we do this as a dessert. So we will have it like when you put a condensed milk and then with the egg, and most of the time we steam. So instead of the recipe, it's maybe some for the easy one we can do the microwave, but usually we put the water steam to heat it up and then to cook it. And also one of the things, if you have like a pumpkin around there, you can remove the center, the seed, and you can pour the the ingredient into the center, and you will steam the whole thing together. And then after that, you cut it in pieces. So you have the pumpkin texture, and then the like more like a watermelon. So you have a pumpkin outside and then the egg custard inside. So it's something that we have very traditional. So you can buy it from like a market or anywhere. Like it's really common sweet for Thai people. And also for the custard, as we have earlier, like coconut milk. So we can cook the sticky rice with the coconut milk, and then we put the egg custard on top of that. So we have also this cabbage as well. This is also really delicious for like Thai sweet. So that's I want to share. Anyway, I think we want to hear from the students how they see when you cook Thai food. And yes, please, and any Thai student around there, please help. I mean, put some comments. And actually, I want to ask you about the taste, because I didn't see the chef taste it yet. I'd like to hear how do you feel or how do you like it. But before that, let's ask the Thai student to share their opinion. Yes, we have one student here. Yes.
We are looking forward to hearing your comments. Any Thai person there who wants to share?
Have a technical problem a little bit.
Okay, I think you're mute. You are mute. You are mute. You are talking, but you are mute. So you have to unmute yourself. Taxa, I don't know. 810 or something. I think 810 wants to say something with the ID 810, but we are unsure what you're about telling us. You're mute when you tried talking the last time, so you may want to repeat yourself, kinda.
Okay, there actually is on call. I have one student with me over here. Together, I turn my phone to her and then let her share her opinion over here.
Hello.
Hi.
I think your custard is look cute because I have seen Thai student cook that before, but it look not cute. Yeah. And
container yes. I think that's on the phone at the moment, but she mentions about the container. I think the container that you use actually is the one thing that you can make like a different form, like flowers, like things like that one. It looked really good to me. But can I ask you one thing that usually this kind of the custard, there's a lot of like a porosity, the like air inside. Do you have that, or it's the custard is like more like homogeneous? You know what I mean, right? Like
do I have maybe like all white, or is it kind of has different texture, like homogeneity? I don't know. I'm not sure if I
like the usually when we mix together, we have in traditional we have some like pore, like an air bubble inside.
Okay, yeah.
Custard. Do you have that as well?
No. It's all just kind of homogeneous. Like maybe if I understand what your homogeneity is, there's no that bubble-like thing inside. I didn't get that. So it's just more or less like how will I put it? Like everything is just like together. I didn't bubble. Yeah.
Okay. And one thing that we know that you mentioned about the leaf that you put it on. What actually that leaf is?
That leaf here in Nigeria is called saint leaf. The native name for that leaf is called efirin. So the efirin is kind of, you can add it to any food, your soup, if you're making any food practically, like your soup majorly, you can add it, can use it along with your soup, or if you want to cook any vegetables, you can add a few of it. It brings out this kind of fragrance that is distinct. Yeah, a kind of fragrance that is distinct and a very attractive aroma.
Okay. Do you? I think that's really interesting because do you remember the pandan that we use for nasi lemak in Thai food? I mean, like Malaysian food. Before we also put that in the egg. So that we have the nice smell. So you can actually mix your leaf if there's a fragrance, like the very good smell. You can mix those to like remove the eggs smell or those kind of thing. It makes the custard more like rich in terms of the smell. That is something that's when I saw it, I think we can apply that. And anyway, the student here want to show you the picture. I don't know whether you should see. She put me. Okay, I move it very close. Can you see it?
Yeah. I can.
So that is the traditional, the custard actually, and then we have it on top of the sticky rice, like coconut and sticky rice, and then we eat that together as a dessert.
Oh, cool.
So that's how we put it in traditional. And then we can make like the container, like the pendants that previously you make it like round, and then put something at the bottom, and then you pour the custard or the rice into that, and then you get that smell when you steam all over the whole thing together. That's
makes
all
sense.
one thing that we can do. If I see, we have to try to. I understand when this is the simple recipe, but if you want to get rid of the smell of the egg, it will take a little bit of tweaking a little bit to adjust it, because somehow people don't really feel like having the egg like that. I cannot say what would be the word. Or you can have the student say that, okay, let you share with her.
Yes. If you don't have a smell egg, you can use vanilla
stem.
Vanilla stem. In custard. In a custard. Before you in microwave and you
you cook
before you cook.
When you mix.
When you mix and ก่อนใส่อะไรก่อนอะไรนะพี่จะพูดภาษาไทยว่าอะไรจะบอกว่ามันใช้ตอนที่แบบว่าใส่ลงไปในตอนนึ่งเอาใส่ตอนนึ่งใส่ตอนนึ่งใส่ตอนนึ่งมันจะใส่กับไมโครเวฟไม่ได้ดิก็ต้องใส่ก่อนไมโครเวฟput vanilla stem before put the custard into microwave.
Yes. So maybe difficult to, because the thing is, if you have the vanilla flavor, like in Thailand, we can have like the pendant instead of the vanilla, or if you have like a vanilla drop, or maybe like I don't know what to say, like the liquid, you can drop it one vanilla drop, and then you can change the smell of the custard. And also, if you want to, if you want to do more, a little bit of experiments, you can change the ratio of the white and the yolk. That's something that you can change the texture of the custard as well. And then you can use the whole thing, but make it 2 layers or something like that by changing the ratio of the yolk and the white egg. That is something that's by the way, how is the taste? Yeah, the student want to know. Yeah, the student want to know about the taste.
This is very nice. So like the taste, it has this kind of tender flavor of milk, like you are tasting a bit of like a part of the milk alongside with the egg at the same time, and at the same time you're having a sense of the aroma coming from the leaf. So when you put it in your mouth, there's this explosive you're able to have a sense of everything that you put. And one thing that is there's this cuisine in the northern part of Nigeria where they will extract a raw milk from cow, from like cow that is already breeding. Like they extract the milk and then they will kind of process it and cook it. And then it comes in different shapes, like you already explained to us. Like we can also make this in different shapes. That kind of comes in a kind of ball shape. And then they would add, like when they are serving it, they will serve it along with the water that is used to cook it. So when you are eating it, you are eating. There's this splendor of milky and some planty kind of flavor that is coming from the water that is used to cook it. So it tasted more like that, and that is called wara in Nigeria. So like it's really flavorful. Like I love the tenderness. Then the combination of taste that is coming out from it, like there's a part of your tongue that is tasting milk, there's a part of your tongue that is tasting the egg, and then there's a part of your nose that is smelling the leaf and the fragrance of the saint leaf that we already added to it. So like it was really good. I loved it. Like yesterday, practically, my daughter had to eat a bowl full of it. Like every time she would have to come back, give me more, give me more, give me more. So that's how sweet is it.
Wow. Lily, I really thank you for this. I think Lily love that you tell us about your children, and then the daughter really love it. I think I see because I like it as well for me. And then the student here, they also like it. Anyway, thank you for that, and then hope you modify and ask what you said, like the milk. I think that is something that's very interesting because we don't put Lily put milk into this, but I think it will be very, very good experiment.
Yeah, and I also kind of experiment with the kind of maybe pumpkin, and then like having it as a pudding on rice and things like that. Like I love to experiment with food sometimes, so I'm looking forward to some of the insights you shared today. Like it's really lovely. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. I think that's very interesting. But yeah, put some picture in band so we can see the final product. Hope you have taken the photo. Okay. Yes. Let me turn to Sylvia, Aline, or Kuku to move to the next dish maybe. Thank you very much.
For the last chef, I think it is from Malaysia, Azrin. Azrin, are you there? Would you mind to share your screen maybe or video?
Yeah, I will share my screen, but I can't show my face right now.
Okay, it's okay.
Wait. Can you see? Can you see the video?
Wait, see it.
Wait, I have a problem with a minute. I don't know how to share this. Okay, found it. Can you see? Can you see?
Yes.
Look delicious.
Looks so yummy.
It's so ugly. Okay, I did. It's my first time to cook these dishes, and it's from Indonesia. It's called cireng, and it consists. The filling is spicy chicken. So I put a song like background song in this video. It's a Malaysian song because I am the traditional dancer, and this is like my favorite song, and these dishes become my favorite food right now. So I combine it together, the culture there. So let's start. Okay.
Look very yummy. very very yummy, but
Yeah, it's so delicious, honestly.
honestly delicious. Can
You
I ask you
really like
the paste that you mix the chicken with? I think if
yes.
we can try to replicate. but but somehow
It's easy, but it has a lot of steps. like we need to make the dough and then make the filling. It takes time, but it's really worth it. Like I'm really happy to try this thing because it suits my taste. I really like it. Like I fight with my sister to eat this thing. Like I really need to make this again.
I forgot to unmute my phone. Okay, that's very nice. I think really glad to hear that you're going to make it again. I think that's look to me that we have something very similar as well. But before we share, I think we'd like to hear a little bit more from the instructor and also the chef. If you have anything to add more, anything at all, the instructor as well. Who is your instructor?
Nabila.
Is she around?
I'm not sure.
But
it actually it's quite similar to Malaysian food. It's called curry puff, but
yeah,
it has so many
puff,
different
right?
like the duff itself. Like the duff itself, it consists of different ingredients. Like for this one, I use the tapioca starch and also the flour. But I asked my mom for the curry puff. We only use flour and oil and also warm water and salt. So it's really different. And also the filling for curry puff, we used to make it with potato, potato curry potato. And this one we use the spicy chicken as the filling. I really love this one.
I see. I really, I can sense it. I mean, I feel it from your laughing, your giggling. Like I think that looks to me like when you do the presentation, like you break it, and then let us see the center of the stuffing, the filling. I think that's somehow you get hungry again. I see. I
Yeah,
see.
I send the picture to many friends, and they all like, "You make me hungry."
I see. In Thailand, we also have the curry puff, we call it. But in Thai, we have a different like pronunciation, but more similar to like curry puff. We call it like curry puff. So that's in Thailand. So we have something similar, but I don't think that the feeling is really the same. I hope that sometime we can try exchange the ingredient, not ingredient like exchange the food itself. Actually, I
Yeah.
see. You can sell it actually if you if you think that.
Yeah, I will sell it.
Maybe some things besides maybe
I got many orders already.
Okay, okay, that's really nice. That's good to hear.
Like my friend told me like, yeah, please cook for us, and I said like, yeah, buy it from me.
And anyway, and anyone in the group here know about the story about this food? For me personally, I don't know anything about this one. Anyone can share something insight about this one? If you know like the originality or like where it from or any stories about this. Anyone? Okay. Actually, I think I have one student here with me who actually can make this one on her own, and her family have a special, maybe like a special recipe for this. I mean, I may ask her to share a little bit, so maybe you can use some of the technique Maybe she shake her head. She don't want to share the technique. No, just kidding. Maybe I ask her to share a little bit because she make her mother make this for living. So maybe something that she can share the story with you. Yeah.
It look like yummy. In my style that I sell is have a two
layers
to put
filling.
yes, and is crispy and soft in
In one bite.
In one bite.
Yes.
Yes, because it have a two layer. The one layer, if in oil, if you fry is feel crispy. Yes, but inside that the two layer is not fry. It's not crispy. It's soft because it's how two layers that make it. You can understand.
let me tell you a little bit more here because she is very exciting to share her secret. Actually, if you notice, there are two. What she said, that's there are two layers of flour. So basically, instead of one, and then you put the stuffing, the filling inside, but you put it two layers, and then the outside layer will make the curry puff is like a crispy. The inside is still soft. So make the flour two layers. That's the recipe that's you can try. Actually, I just heard about that as well because I try to notice some of the curry puff that sell in Thailand. We have like a part of the very thin layer outside, very crispy, and then still inside still soft layer. So make it two layers. That's one thing. It's one question. Is that the ingredient for the outer and inner layer different? Okay. What she said, it's different, but the ingredient actually exactly the same. But the thing is the ratio between the flour and different flours different, so make it crispy outside. Anyway, that's something that I just know about this as well. Maybe you can try.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I see. Anyway.
But like,
Yes, please.
yeah, like I want to say like the challenge that I have today for making the dough itself. Like I need to call my mom like 3 times, asking her like why it doesn't stick. But yeah, Nabila also helping me. Like I have so many things that doesn't match, and I asked her like, can we replace with this? And she's creative, and yeah. So maybe that's it from me.
I see. Thank you very much for sharing. I think one very important thing today that by doing this kind of thing, it helps us get connected to each other. Like earlier, you mentioned about calling the mom to ask a lot of things, and then just for me, and we need to get a student together cooking, and then for Nigerian students, we have talking about their children to share, even though not the cooking, but the food together. I think this is something that's very important things in life, I think. And I think this is also part of the thing that if we know a little bit more of like the food, not maybe culture in some way, but this time we use food as a mean. So by doing this, we can explore the histories or the meaning of the food in the past, and then how it developed. And then we have a lot of things. Thank you, Victor. Yes, we have a lot of things behind the scene, like even from science, not just only science, liberal arts science. Remember when I talk about the onsen egg, the egg with the inside really still half boiled. So we have like science, we have humanities, we have history, we have things by learning this kind of thing. So we try to how can I say? We want the program just try to help you in some other aspect besides the technical that Dr. Fausen mentioned to you. And again, too bad that this year we have the COVID. Otherwise, we can test your food and you can test our food, and then we can exchange the recipe together. Yes, and actually, and anyway, that's pretty much I have. And then I think Lily, thank you very much for everyone who can share the recipe. And anyone want to add up anything, Dr. Yuli? Are you around? Susie, are you on the plane already? Or Sylvia, Aline, it's also you're welcome. And anything you want to share before we can have this session ended, and we still have to think about what would be culture for the next time. That still want to make you a little bit excited, and then something that involving the what we can have a common ground together. Anything?
Yes, thank you, Tula. And then hopefully everyone get the experience. Yeah, last year we can taste the food, but not this year. And then you can share the picture, the videos on the band. And then hopefully in the phase 3, we can learn the other cultures, things, not only the food. Probably anything you would like to add, Bu Susi or Tula?
I think even though I'm on off watching our culture event today, but I think it's interesting to see how other people trying to cook, try to understand, and also understand the ingredients of the food. And I think by food actually in culture studies very much a topic that is interesting topic which help us understand and explain why some cultures become like that. So I think I look forward to next cultural event in our third phase. That would be more interesting in it, and I love to see the result of the food and how we try to cook something through the instruction that we may never read or made before. I think that's all, Yuli.
Thank you, Bu Susi. So hopefully for the phase 3, you will need to present your solution, the product that you have been working on. And then we will invite the people from the museums and also the lecturers and also the students from different universities. And probably the Nigerian student, I will be glad if your lecture, Moses Tula can join us for the third phase. Can you hear me, Tula?
Yes, I mute my phone. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. So, and then don't forget to, Aline, have you shared the questionnaire? So we give you the 21st century skills questionnaire to have a look the impact of the experience of the second phase, and then also the reflection. There is a 2 question for the questionnaire field. Please complete it soon, but for the reflection, you can do it before the phase 3. Any questions?
Or maybe I will add, Yuli.
Yes.
And following the reflection, maybe there will be follow-up interview with you and me to the students. So maybe not all of you will be interviewed, but be prepared to be interviewed to reflect on how you work with yourself or with the groups about this all the phases in this event.
Yeah, so for the third phase, we will change into the Friday to Sunday. Sylvia, when is the date? The third phase. So we plan it at, I think last time is Wednesday, isn't it, Tula? Well, I have looked the booklet.
Yes, please. I'm lost time.
When is it, Sylvia?
Phase 3.
Yes.
It should be 12 until 15 December on the module.
So we will have a look, we will discuss it, but we would like to manage the time on Friday into Sunday. Because why we put on December? Because we think that we can bring all of you to the Thailand. But since I think the condition in Indonesia is not really good, and then we just cannot go everywhere else. So I think we need to discuss the time, Tula and Bu Susi, regarding the third phase, because probably we just cannot doing this for online, but do it for offline.
I do really look forward.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Could you please open the videos, and then could Alin help me to take a picture? Because Pak Ridwan is with me right now, so the computer is quite far.
Halo Bu Susi.
Bu Susi, ini Bapak lagi main ke rumah.
Halo Pak Ridwan, have been long time.
Alhamdulillah nih.
Glad to see you healthy.
I hope so.
Okay, Alin, could you please give the instruction? So I just turn off the cameras too. Okay.
Okay, are you ready, everyone? I will count down. 3, 2, 1. Okay, next, the second. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Stay healthy and happy. Okay, see you on the third phase, and then hopefully we can just
and happy is a must.
Okay, bye-bye. So I just end the meeting.
Everyone.
Thank you.